Okay, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 was amazing. Okay, this is an opinion from, like, a complete, like, pleb. Like, I'm not, like, an anime reviewer. I'm not, like, a English major. I'm not, like, a scholar. I just watched the show, and I just want to talk about the show, basically. That's it. If you want to stay anyway, like, bro. Oh my god. Season 3. Okay. The whole way through, it was fucking amazing. So you start off, you come right in after season 2. Season 2, it was already like I mean, it was years ago now, so it's kind of like hard to remember exactly what was going on when you come in, like when you've not watched it for a while. But all that I remember is my impression of it. And my impression was just that one scene with Gojo when he's in Shibuya Station, when he's fucking running around using the domain expansion was wild. That's what I remember. I remember how insane every episode was and how Mappa was just pushing like the peaks of what animation could do. Same with the Chainsaw Man movie as well. This continued further even into season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. It really starts popping off when Yuta and Yuji fight. First of all, my goat Yuta. I don't give a fuck about you guys calling him a pedophile. I don't give a fuck about you guys calling him a fraud, calling him a superbum. Bro, Yuta popped off in this season, okay? I mean, you just look at Yuji versus Yuta, okay? Yuta fucking beat his ass, okay? Come on. Come on. That's when it first started popping off. Amazing entrance. Then we have like a whole episode where it's just like really dense talking about the rules. I'm not gonna lie, they probably could have done that a little bit better. It was kind of boring, especially if you're trying to read it with subtitles. Like, if you're trying to read that shit with subtitles, it's like trying to read a book, is what it's like. It's like looking at a fucking page of text. I'm trying to watch this in the gym, by the way, trying to work out on a machine, and I'm trying to read this fucking biblical text in front of me right now. Rule 50 of the culling game. Moving on. Maki fucking killing everyone. First of all, that was an amazing episode. I kind of feel bad, I'm not gonna lie, there was that guy that was kind of like he kind of seemed like a nice guy, like she just fucking killed him. Like, I don't know, it's kind of cold. I'm not gonna lie, like, okay, your sister died, alright, whatever. You don't need to murder everyone. That's my controversial opinion. We go further on from there. We have Yuji and Megami trying to infiltrate that fight club. I can't remember what the character's called with the blonde hair and that, and his girlfriend. I actually can't remember what they're called, so, you know, I was telling you that I told you that I'm not like a scholar. They infiltrated that place. They find Panda in there. Oh yeah, the headmaster gets killed. Holy. The headmaster, I mean, we only saw him like 3 times in the entire bloody show. Like, what the fuck? Come on. And then the fucking the Jujutsu higher up guy just fucking coming in with his guitar. Like, fuck off, old man. What? We don't want you here, man. Like, you're just a fucking loser. Bring Gojo back. But anyways, so he's dead. Panda the goat, obviously. I just remember, like, the first impression I ever had of JJK was when my friend in college. This is like British college, so like for any Americans, it's like I was like 16. My first impression was just seeing the intro, and just like the thing I remember the most is just like Panda running across the roof. So Panda's always a standout character for me. That fight was just fun. And then Megami versus the blonde guy. I really enjoyed that fight. Well, Megami versus the woman, actually.
Thank you for the drop.
Woman. Okay.
Just like his quick thinking with Panda, and like the way they quickly figured out her technique, and like I just really enjoyed it. It's just something about like the sort of like back and forth. It just makes it so satisfying. It's not just like all, you know, like just fighting. It's like there's some level of like analytical, you know, mind play going on between the characters, which I really enjoy. Yuji getting the shit beat out of him. Okay. Also, since when have you been calling yourself a cog, bro? What? Where's this coming from, bro? Since when have you been a cog? But anyway, whatever. I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. You know, fun episode. We move on. Higuruma. The lawyer, basically, the lawyer. Bro, this guy, fucking Chad, okay? First of all, we need more characters like him so that kids in society actually want to grow up to be, like, good jobs, okay? We need more of that, less of fucking clavicular. So, Yuji versus Higuruma, his technique is just so, like, it's such an interesting, like, it's just basically, like, domain expansion, the technique. And then it's like, they're playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. and like they've got this fucking badass demon, and also fucking hell, he can beat Gojo probably. I mean, unless Gojo is like just actual like hand-to-hand combat is so insane that he could dodge the executioner's sword. But like, I don't know, if Gojo's done something that in his life that could warrant the executioner's sword, it's the one thing where like it didn't say with the exception of Gojo Satoru, like it's crazy. But anyway, that was a really fun fight. It had a satisfying conclusion. I felt like, you know, he was a well-written character, he was an interesting character, and like his character served the plot well, I feel like, and like, you know, I think that it made sense why he gave his points to Yuji. It wasn't out of nowhere, like it worked, you know, for who he was and like what he was doing. And then we had the next episode, fucking receipt guy.
Put the fries in the bag, mate. Put the fries in the bag.
Like fighting Megami and the entertainer motherfucker. Oh my god, that was such a good episode as well. Megami really stood out to me in this season. I don't know what it was. He was just like popping off. I never really had too many like thoughts about Megami, but I really enjoyed his character this season, and I just enjoyed his fights, and I thought it was just, I just thought he was cool. The fight between Yuta and the hair guy though, and like the whole sort of like analogy with dessert, I really enjoyed that. I just thought it was like, it made me love his character, and it made it like and it just made it like so fun, you know. And then Yuta, like, you know, getting in on it as well. What a hype moment! And when the intro started playing, it was done. It was done. It was the best show that I've seen. Well, I don't know if ever, but it's a very good show, basically. So yeah, I was gonna say if you've not watched it, then go and watch it. But you've basically watched it now because I've talked about everything that happened. It's just an amazing show, okay? Mappa, I know that you're like working these people like slaves, but like, I mean, the show's kind of good, so, you know, what can I say? Yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and I can't wait for season 4.